They might mess with the order on who comes back when, but that's the basic plan. I'd assumed they tried to recast Finn Jones' Iron Fist, Danny Rand, but it actually sounds like they might let him come back at this point. He talked about that recently. Note that his idea was to do a Heroes for Hire show with Luke Cage, which I think is an easy slam dunk for Marvel, because Kevin Feige just recently at D23 Brazil was talking about how their big plan now is to do multiple seasons of shows, and they basically did that with Netflix. Like, they're doing another version of what they did with the Netflix series, with everybody getting multiple seasons. Even if they don't want to do a completely different Heroes for Hire TV show with Luke Cage and Iron Fist by themselves, they can just bring them on both to a future season of Daredevil Born Again, like Daredevil Born Again Season 3. And since they're doing more Black Panther series, I believe Killmonger will also be back during What If Season 3. That's always the conversation too, like which Black Panthers can we bring back if we're supposed to see ancient versions of Black Panther? There's also Black Panthers going back hundreds and thousands of years too that we could also see through this Eyes of Wakanda series. They got into them just a little bit during the first Black Panther movie, but not so much during Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I think they were just leaving a lot of that for other productions. Like, there's a lot of other story to tell that they can do in other TV shows. The other cool thing about What If Season 3, because they can pretty much do whatever they want because everything is so crazy on that show with Multiverse, is they're supposed to be doing crossover story with X-Men 97 characters finally. Like, finally X-Men characters, mutant characters, showing up in What If Season 3. I believe it's going to be Storm showing up in those episodes, but it's the X-Men 97 version of Storm. Namor, also a mutant, supposed to come back during What If Season 3. One of the other big things that's happened recently is Marvel's decided to change their movie plans to speed through the rest of the Multiverse saga the next couple of years so they can get to Avengers 5 and Avengers 6 as quickly as possible, like finish Secret Wars and then move on to like a more Marvel Phase 7 X-Men mutant-focused saga. So when it comes to stuff like Black Panther 3, that's been delayed till after Secret Wars. Like, there are a lot of big movies that you know they're probably going to eventually do no matter what. A lot of that stuff that's not like core multiverse focus got moved till after Secret Wars just so they can finish all the multiverse storytelling for the next couple of years. But I believe the plan is still in Black Panther 3, like we're talking years now after Secret Wars, for the young version of T'Challa, original T'Challa's son, to take the mantle of Black Panther from Shuri. And because it will be a couple years down the road, they can also use the Secret Wars as an excuse to age him up a little bit faster to teenager. Really good example would be like Spider-Man showing up in Civil War as a teenager. Like, imagine the young version of T'Challa, but older and becoming the Black Panther when he's around similar age.